Okay, guys, back from Capital Audio Fest. What a lot of people don't realize, if you weren't there or in my membership group, is that entire weekend I was giving presentations. I was on the other side of the fence from just being press in my normal capacity, quasi running a room and giving presentations. This video was captured by another YouTube channel, but I'm going to give you a little preface and give you all the scoop and the inside information. Stay tuned. Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a unique video for me because most of the content other than my little intro here is going to be filmed by somebody else. I'm going to give you the link in the pinned comment to this guy's channel that I met just at the show. I was in the stairwell and this gentleman came up to me, young guy, was saying he's a new YouTuber, he was a fan of mine and was just asking for advice. And on that note, I was on my way to go give a presentation, 4 to 6 about every day on top of some other times. I was doing presentations at Capital Audio Fest in the unique home audio room, which had the Popori speakers, which shout out to Mike Sweck with the unique home audio speakers and the presentations I did. He's actually sold one WR1, one WR2, and one WR3. That's $66,000, $34,000, and a $17,000 speaker already. And I haven't even given my awards yet. But that's for a subject for a different video and my best of awards. My point is, I was also in that room, quasi running it with him at certain times to give a presentation of both the Popori, because that was a speaker I was interested in. And actually, by the way, that speaker, the demo models are coming here for me to test out here on top of what I already heard at Capital Audio Fest. But again, I'm not going to divert just yet. But the point of me being in his room is I wanted to see and hear those speakers which had intrigued me so much with the Bach. And then on top of that, I helped him out like I did in Tampa last year, do presentations at certain hours of the day on the Bach and with the Popori, and also showcasing some other things. We brought subwoofers to showcase the active crossover that comes with the Bach. And also, one thing that people overlook with the Bach, yes, it gives amazing spatial cues with crosstalk cancellation. That's what's won all the awards to date. Some awards coming down soon on the ORC, optimal room correction, frequency response correction, to get it in your ears at the listening position, not 1 foot away. I mean, we've seen a lot of measurements that get controversial from 1 foot away. That's great to fix it 1 foot away, but we almost never hear that at our listening position. You're going to see in this demo that I did how we were able to showcase at the listening position, fixing things, not just 1 foot away. But on top of that, what I wanted to show and what we learned in helping him set up the room, Mike Sweck, is that we were able to use the Bach and impulse response measurements to precisely place room treatments to address things that were getting into our ear. And a big shout out to ASC Tube Traps because they worked. Now, what they didn't do in one case is on one channel, we were getting reflections that we weren't getting to the other channel. But what the Bach allowed us to do, and you're going to see in this demo me explain it, is just move the treatment 1 foot away, 1 foot difference, and then take measurements. And then we saw where the room treatments effectively worked. So this is a very important takeaway, a side benefit of the Bach that proved it very valuable. Because even some other rooms, I think I even went into OCD Mikey's room. While he wasn't there at the end of the show, his assistant was there, and they said they have ASC Tube Traps, so props to them for having those in the room. But they were even moving the ASC Tube Traps even on Sunday still to try to get them right. We were able to use the Bach that first night, Thursday night, to dial in within minutes exactly where they needed to be to affect what was going into our ears. But that's just one of the things you're going to see in the presentation. This gentleman filmed the entire presentation. I think you're going to enjoy it. And again, I want to give him props. He was a young guy that definitely impressed me. He only has a few videos, but he deserves a subscribe already based on what I've been able to vet from him. And here's another thing. Once he heard the presentation and heard the Bach and heard the difference, he actually changed his plans to stay another day to get calibrated in his ear, because by the time we were finished, we had to leave, and it was to go to dinner. We didn't have time to do him. I've never seen somebody change their plans, stay another day to get calibrated by the Bach. And he has also an interview with Edgar. So definitely give this guy a subscribe. I'm going to link his video in the comments, and I think you're really going to be impressed. Now, he's using binaural mics at certain points. Sometimes you're going to hear the lapel mic in my presentation, and then he's going to switch over to his binaural mics. I've tried those binaural mics before, and you're going to notice my voice sounds different. It's not really the most tonally accurate mics. So you're not going to want to be using the sound clip part as just from my voice alone. You're going to tell the difference. It's not tonally accurate, but binaural mics will pick up some of the spatial cues. So if you're using headphones while watching his video, you may pick up some of those things, although he wasn't in the sweet spot. Actually, it was a speaker designer in the sweet spot for this demo. It was a really fortuitous combination that this was filmed, and a lot of good questions, a lot of frequently asked questions. So enjoy this demo. Thanks to STAS audio channel, and subscribe to him, and I'll see you back here soon with my best of very soon.